Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of the Blue Bridge. And today I'm going to be looking at goalkeepers. As we know, our new manager Maresca is going to probably look for a sweeper keeper, somebody who adapts to this style of football. So I'm going to be looking at three goalkeepers that we are looking at and comparing them with what we've got already. So, if reports are to be believed, we are shopping the Spanish market. We are shopping La Liga for a new goalkeeper. And we've got three goalkeepers who I'm going to be looking at. And I'm going to be comparing them with current goalkeeper Petrovic, who is, the number one goalkeeper now since the injuries to Sanchez. And the three goalkeepers that we have been linked with over the past week or so. The first one is, last week it was FILIP JORGENSEN, the Danish goalkeeper who plies his trade at Villarreal. And then we're going to be looking at the next one we were linked with was with Georgi Marmadashvili. I think we've been linked with him last season as well. And the latest reports are that we are looking closely at Alvaro Valles. And he's from Las Palmas, and he is a Spanish goalkeeper. So, if I look at the tail, I'm going head to head with all these goalkeepers to see what they've got to offer. So, and obviously we've got Petrovic, as I said. So if we look at, first of all, we look at Jorgensen. As I said, he's from Denmark. He's 22 years of age, and compare that with Marmadashvili, who's 23, and then the more experienced, the older one of the three of them is Valles, who's 26, and we know Petrovic already, he's 24. So the height of the goalkeepers, the tallest one is Marmadashvili is at 6'6". Both Alvarez, Valles, and our own Petrovic are 6'4". FILIP JORGENSEN stands at 6'3". So I'm looking at the issues we had, especially in the Premier League with goalkeeping. Kepa's, I think, is he 6'2" or 6'3"? Let me do a quick check on Kepa, because I know that his issue was height. Ariza Balaga. I'm just going to have a quick look at Kepa and just see how tall he. I think it was 6'2". Kepa. Let me have a look, Kepa. I'm sure it's 6'2". I just want to be accurate in my reporting. Okay, he was 6'2". Yeah, I'm correct. So he's just an inch taller than Kepa. Not to say that he's going to have difficulties, because it all depends on your spring as a goalkeeper as well. So minutes played, apart from our goalkeeper, who obviously came in towards after the injury of our goalkeeper Sanchez, he's played 1,986 minutes, but all the others are kind of similar, around a 3,200 mark. FILIP JORGENSEN played slightly less than the other two, so he's played 36 games. The other two played 37 games each, and our goalkeeper played 23 in total. So clean sheets, the one who comes out on top is Marmadashvili, who kept 13 clean sheets, and then Alvaro Valles, he's kept 8, and Jorgensen 6. Compare that with Petrovic, he's kept 5 in 23 games. So that's not bad, actually, considering that he had less games than the others. Save percentage, our goalkeeper's got the least 66%, followed by Jorgensen, who's got 69% save percentage. And then you've got Valles and Marmadashvili, who've both got 72% save rate. So out of that, I think our goalkeeper faced 113 shots and saved 75 of those. The one who faced the most shots was Jorgensen, who's faced 306 shots and he saved 143 of those shots on target. So we're moving on now to goals conceded. Jorgensen, 63 goals conceded in all in the league. That's quite a lot, isn't it? And then we've got Next up is Velez, who's conceded 44, and then Mamardashvili, who's conceded 41. And compare that with our goalkeeper, who's conceded 38. He's played, that's quite a lot when you consider that he's played a good 14 games less than the others. So I know we were conceding quite a lot. So it's not only goalkeeping, you've got to look at the defence when it comes to that. So sometimes this stat can be a little bit misleading. And errors leading to goals now. Petrovic had 2 errors that led to goals, which is similar to Mamardashvili, who's had 2. And then there's 1 from Velez and no errors from Jorgensen that have led to goals. Now, penalties saved now. So the best penalty percentage save was from Mamardashvili, who saved 3 out of the 6 penalties that he faced. And then Velez isn't far behind. He saved 3 out of the 8 penalties that he's faced. And then both FILIP, Jorgensen and Petrovic didn't save a single penalty. Although Petrovic only had 1 penalty and Jorgensen had 6. We know that Petrovic was the penalty hero in our penalty shootout against Newcastle. Obviously, that's not in the league, so that doesn't count. And then this is the most important stats now coming up for the new manager, because this is the way that he likes to play. So he wants what you call like a sweeper keeper. So this is where I think you're going to get Velez is coming out on top there, because he's 39 incidences where he's acted as a sweeper keeper, whereas Mamardashvili comes up next with 15, Petrovic 14, and FILIP, Jorgensen 10. But goalkeeper is not only about playing from the back, although that is vital, depending on who you got as your coach. The actual saves now, diving saves, 78. I think, no, first of all, it's Jorgensen, I think, 91 diving saves he made, followed by 78 by Mamardashvili and 73 by Velez, 44 from our goalkeeper, but obviously, as I said, that's from less games. And you want a goalkeeper who's commanding in the area. So Mamardashvili comes out on top as that for high claims. Not surprising, that's standing at 6'6", 45. He's got 34 for Jorgensen. Our Velez, the one that we've been linked with recently, 29 high claims. And Petrovic, our current goalkeeper, 20 claims. So, you know, but they're not sure. All of them are decent, pretty decent when it comes up. But obviously, Mamardashvili is way out on top for that. Ball recoveries. Velez comes out on top, 328. 308 for Mamardashvili, 306 for Jorgensen, and then you've got 152 for our goalkeeper. And then this is another important aspect when you're looking at a goalkeeper who can be part of the build-up play. And this is why I think maybe we have got the heavy interest in Velez, and this is why I think personally he'll probably be the one that we will go all out to get, because obviously he suits Maresco's ethos and philosophy of football to a T. So similar, he's received the ball remarkably. He's 1,353 passes that he's made from the back, so heavily involved in the build-up. And out of that, so 1,353 accurate passes out of 1,717 passes made. So that's a 79% accurate pass rate. And the next best is Jorgensen, who's done 875 accurate passes for and 1 out of 1,122 passes that he's made. He's got a slightly better percentage pass rate, 79. But when you look at the amount of passes that Velez has made, it's like superior to that. So, you know, having a 1% difference, then yeah. But I think this is a guy who's used to the build up from the back. So he's probably going to be the more comfortable in playing this way. Contrast that with Mamardashvili, only 967 passes he's made, only 450 54 have been accurate, and that's a poor percentage of 47%. And you'll have to improve in that area if you know, because that's something that, as I said, if we're going to be playing this way, that's not good enough as a 47%. Our own goalkeeper Petrovic isn't too bad actually, not too shoddy, because when you look at it, he's had 797 passes and 540 of those have been accurate, with a 76% pass success rate, which is not too far off the other two goalkeepers. And then when it comes to accurate long passes, again, and this is where Valles comes out on top, 328 accurate long passes, and 308 compared to 308 from Marmudashvili, and then you've got 178 from Jorgensen. Petrovic 93, so that's not great really, and that's where Petrovic, as anyone who's watched Petrovic, his long passes do tend to let him down a bit. He doesn't have those accurate long passes in his locker, so that's hence why we're probably looking for an alternative goalkeeper. So that is a tale of the tape of the goalkeepers that we're looking at, and obviously comparing them with our current goalkeeper. So looking at the statistics that I have given you, and some of you may have been looking at the eye test as well, you may have been studying these goalkeepers. Who would you prefer out of the ones that I've mentioned? Or would you prefer just to keep Petrovic? Or maybe you want Sanchez back in goal? I haven't done Sanchez's stats because I think he's only got 15 games under his belt, so I didn't really want to do his stats. So out of those goalkeepers that I've covered, who would you like to see between the sticks come August this season? Set your comments in the section below. And don't forget to, guys, if you haven't done so, smash that like button, share the video, and I'll see you on the next one. So take care. Bye-bye.